Alright, so here we go, guys. The Senior Max driver head out on track for their formation lap for the pre-final.
So there you have it, UCAPO, PR1 Racing at the front, followed by Austin Gale, Harman Hamilton, Quinton Liu, Miguel Quinones from DRM Racing Team, and Donison Ricky from DRM Racing Team as well. Wang Yuzhe, Zhao Yunqing, Aryaman Banzal make up 789, Ethan Matthew Ong, Michael Ko from Fireball, and Kimi Chan make up the 10 to 12 positions. And finally, we have Adiputra Hendra from Viper Niza and Sirikong Siri of Stratos RL, rounding up 13 and 14 positions on the grid. As our races come into the grid line, we will have, this is the formation lap for Senior Max pre-finals. Our racers will grid up and go into tram lines of 2 carts and follow the tram lines until the starting procedure is complete, and then it will be race start into turn 1. All right, as they line up on the tram right now, we look at the positions. It looks good. They are go. It is live. We are racing, and immediately UCAPO gets jumped by Austin Gale into turn 1. But on the side, it is Harman Hamilton and also Quinton Liu looking feisty and fighty into this first turn. But UCAPO manages to hold on to second position, only losing one to Austin Gale out of lap 1, turn 1.
Yep, so we see the drivers once again going very aggressive on the opening lap. UCAPO, I think he fell behind yesterday during qualifying heat 2 as well. We'll pay close attention to see how he manages the pressure coming from the rest of the drivers, because they all know that he's the man to look out for. He has the pace to control the race here today.
So Austin Gale jumps in front, great news for him, followed by UCAPO, followed by Quinton Liu, followed by Donison Ricky, Hamilton Arman, Zhao Yunqing, Miguel Quinones, Wang Yuzhe, Ethan Matthew Ong, Kimi Chan, Adiputra Hendra, Michael Ko, Aryaman Banzal, and Sirikong Siri.
Yeah, so clean start there for our Senior Max drivers during the pre-final. Long race to go here for them. 1 lap down, 15 to go. So right now, our eyes are on the drivers in the front. I think Austin saw his brother did very well early in the pre-final. How will he fare here? Currently in the race, lead ahead of UCAPO, Quinton Liu, and Donison, and also Arman Hamilton.
But UCAPO, with the calm, cool, and collected demeanor, is now eating away at that gap lap by lap. He's now on the attack on the outside into turns 1 and 2 complex, and on the inside once again for turn 3. But Austin, a bit of a bump on UCAPO, and U is on the outside of the circuit right now, being bumped from 2nd position all the way, I believe, into 5th or 6th position right now.
Yeah, that was quite a big bump there between Austin and UCAPO. We're going to see if there will be an investigation towards that incident, but ahead it is still Austin. So now we have Quinton and Arman Hamilton trying to do the catch-up.
Yeah, that's right. So Austin Gale breathing a sigh of relief as now the gap slowly develops between himself and Quinton behind, and Arman Hamilton also taking full advantage of that. But UCAPO is on the attack once again on Donison Ricky, and U takes the position from 5th back into 4th on the next lap alone. So UCAPO, the man on the menace, the man on the move, is UCAPO in 4th position right now.
Yep, he's not letting it go. So now our top 5s are separated by 1.2 seconds. El Miguel in 6th. You have Zhao Yunqing in 7th. Kimi Chan in 8th. Wang Yuzhe in 9th. Michael Ko 10th. Hendra Adiputra in 11th. Matthew in 12th. Aryaman 13th. And Sirikong Siri in 14th.
In other news, Arman Hamilton has made up a position and is now in 2nd position on track as he overtakes Quinton Liu this lap alone. And now he's trying to close the gap up to Austin Gale up in position 1. And here we go. You're looking at UCAPO on the attack on Quinton Liu. He's not holding any hostages, is he, UCAPO?
Yeah, so as mentioned, he definitely has the pace. We witnessed it yesterday So we're not counting him out. We're not ruling him out with 13 laps to go. We might see him and Austin once again side by side the next couple of laps.
Yeah, that's right. So here we have it. Your leader right now, Austin Gale, followed by Arman Hamilton, followed by Quinton Liu, followed by a very close Yu Kapo.
Yeah,
And
Yu is now all over the rear wheel of Quinton there, not giving him any room to breathe. And right behind Yu is also Donison Ricky, so he's coming along for the fun here. Our top 5 is definitely in a heated battle. Yu is going to try to go on the inside, turn 1. Quinton closes
here
the
we
door,
go. That's
and
Quinton.
Donison now making a pass on Yu, and behind we have 2 more drivers squeezing in. So Al Miguel and Kimi Chan now joining in the battle.
wow, what a combative 3 sequence of corners. But one that's breathing a sigh of relief is Quinton Liu as they scampers away into the distance right now. But the card behind him is not giving up. That's Donison Ricky in the GRM card number 360, managing to take advantage of the whole situation and leapfrog Yu Kapo once again.
Yeah, so we can see Yu definitely had to hold off the attack earlier on when he looked over his shoulder and noticed that there are 3 more drivers trying to make a move on him as well. So he's sort of on the attack, but also trying to defend from Kimi Chan, Al Miguel, and Zhao Yunqing behind.
So there you have it, 11 more laps to go. It is close. Kimi Chan is right behind the back of Yu Kapo after a series of exciting excursions off the track. Yu Kapo is now in 4th position, but definitely looking up to make up that position. He is not. He is currently the fast holder of the fastest lap time. Yu Kapo, he is the man on the move.
And I would say, I compare it to how qualifying heat was for him yesterday. It's a lot more action and drama that he has to deal with today, while our race leader, Austin Gale, continues to pull away in the front together with our P2 driver at the moment, Arman Hamilton. So this is our top 2 duo now. So they are clearly ahead of Quinton Liu, almost 1.7 seconds separating a top 2 from that big group battle in the back.
Yeah, that's right. So Donison Ricky, Yu Kapo, that should be the battle to look out for on track. We want to see them more. There's going to be exciting, explosive action behind this dueling duo. There's an interesting quad coming up there. There you go. There you have it. That's actually, I'm wrong. Actually, there's 5 cards instead of 4. So dueling for positions 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 are right behind the leading duo.
Yep, so we're back to the battle for 3rd position now. So you have Quinton in the front, cut 309, and behind him you see Donison Ricky, Yu Kapo, Kimi Chan, another half a second apart from them, and also Al Miguel in 7th.
That's right. Just look at that. Look at the distance between the 3 cards. They're like a small little, what's the word for it? Yo-yo bouncing around left and right, up and down, but close to each other, close but no cigar. And Miguel, sorry, that's Donison there, just attacking the steering. And here in goes Yu Kapo, taking advantage of the entire melee. And the biggest loser there, Quinton Liu, dropping 2 positions down into turn 9 and turn 10 now. As they round the bend into 12 to round up the lap, it is Yu Kapo back in the podium positions.
Yeah, so this is the most interesting battle we're having on track now. The battle for 3rd position. Yu Kapo, we talked a lot about him yesterday during the qualifying. He is obviously a champion from Hong Kong, showing what he can do here at the ROTAX Max Challenge Asia Trophy Senior Max.
That's right. So that's the battle for 3rd position. Looking strong, looking feisty. We expect that Yu Kapo is going to go away into the sunset, but Donison Ricky is not letting him do that. He's just right behind him, tailing his bumper in and out, and they are definitely closing, while they're slowly closing the gap to the front too. Donison Ricky is just behind Yu Kapo, ready to pounce.
Yeah, we're coming down to the 2nd half of the pre-final. 7 laps to go. Arman Hamilton has somehow taken over the lead from Austin Gill. So while we are paying attention to the battle for 3rd, there is a change in position for our race leader. So Armand Hamilton cut 3:42. Our new race leader, Austin Gill, now having to do the catch up, and let's see what happens there. I'm not sure if our camera can go back to our top two, and we'll try to see what is the situation happening in the front. But
That's right.
This is still the battle happening in the back.
This is definitely at the back right now.
Yep, that is card 375. So we see Matthew Ong in 14th position. He's behind Aryaman Hendra Putra and Siri Kong Siri. And so that is, so here we go. This is our front two. So as you can see, our new race leader, Armand Hamilton, he's already pulled open a half a second gap from Austin Gill.
So definitely strong in the lead. Yu Kapo will be looking to close the gap. He's another 2.5 behind both of these drivers, and we'll have 6 more laps to make up the time to come over and try to attack the drivers in front of them. But Armand Hamilton, a really good position to have. Lap 11 and the car 342 looks strong, looks poised to finish up in front.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if Austin ran out of pace there, because looks like he is slowly pulling off Armand there. Armand is already 0.588 seconds ahead. Yu Kapo, I mean, he's still coming under pressure from Ricky Donaldson and Quinton Liu, so that will give him a little bit of trouble. I'm not sure if he is capable of pulling any closer to our top two with 5 laps to go.
I don't think he has enough time, because although Yu Kapo is the fastest man on track the last time around, he only has 5 more laps to go to make up about 2.2 seconds behind Austin Gale. So that would be a little bit of a problem.
About 1.7.
1.7 seconds, right?
1.7.
1.7 to make behind, and he only has 5 laps to go. So let's see if Yu Kapo can make up the time.
So our new race leader, Armand Hamilton, in full control now, opening up the gap to 0.6 seconds between himself and Austin Gill. So Austin hung on to the lead as long as he could in the last 11 laps. In third, it is still Yu Kapo. Fourth, Ricky Donaldson. Fifth, Quinton Liu. Sixth, Kimi Chan. 7, Al Miguel. 8, Michael Ko. Zhao still running in P9, Wang Yuze in 10, Hendra Putra 11, Siri Kong Siri has moved up to P12, Aryaman in 13, and Matthew in 14.
Well, if this trend keeps up, then Austin Gill is going to be in trouble, because Yu Kapo is closing the gap at approximately half a second every lap right now. So while we doubted his abilities to catch him up, I think that Yu Kapo is going to be closer ever so slightly when it comes to the end of the race. Yu Kapo once again quicker than the 2 drivers in front of him.
So here this is P2 Austin Gill, cut 331. So he's in a pretty comfortable position now. We can see Yu Kapo 1.1 second behind him. Donaldson Ricky has pulled off as well. Yu is now 1 second ahead of him. So the heated battle just now in the mid group has sort of, stretched open. So let's see how things goes in the next 2 laps.
That's right, then 2 more laps to go. This is your leader, Armand Hamilton. And behind him is Austin Gale with Yu Kapo only 0.9 seconds behind the leading pack. So he's really, really close out there. Will this be a repeat of the beginning of the race, where Austin Gale and Yu Kapo dueled fiercely and ferociously on this track in Sepang International Karting Circuit? But Armand Hamilton will be glad that he has moved past the pack and is now in the lead of the race comfortably, lap 15.6 seconds ahead of the 2.
Yep, Armand Hamilton looking very cool and calm as a car, and he comes around to start the final lap. So just to remind everyone here, this is only the pre-final for the Senior Max. We will see all drivers back on track later this afternoon for the final race here at round 1.
So on the last time he goes through Mickey Mouse for this pre-finals, this is your race leader Arman Hamilton with Austin Gale following behind. Yuka stuck to the bumper of Austin Gale as they enter the mid-track phase. It's coming out of turn 9 right now. He's going, Arman Hamilton is navigating turn 10 for the last possible time into 11 now and about to finish the lap in the lead of the race. So ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves as you look at the pre-final champion, the pre-final winner. It is Arman Hamilton, followed by Austin Gale, followed by Yuka, Donison Ricky, and we have Quinton Liu, Kimi Chan, Miguel Quinones, Michael Ko making out those positions, Zhao Yunqing, Wan Yuzhe, Hendra Adeputra, Siri Kongsiri, Matthew Ong, and Aryaman Bansal making up your provisional finishing grid.
So we still have one more pre-final coming up after this. That is the pre-final for the DD2 Max Masters. But we will take a look at the provisional result for the Senior Max. And here you go, the provisional results for the Senior Max pre-final. Race winner, Arman Hamilton, followed by Austin Gale, Yuka, Donison Ricky in 4th, Quinton Liu 5th, Kimi Chan 6th, Al Miguel 7th, Michael Ko 8th, Zhao Yunqing and Wang Yuzhe in 9 and 10 respectively.